in first. Hey, buddy. Ice coming in first. Handsome guy. Were you guys snuggling up there together? I missed it. I didn't see the snuggles.
Nope.
Why are you on this side? Oh, because the heater pad's right there. You're too smart for me. I know. I love you too. We get our cuddles on. It's the fluffers. Hi, everybody. Hi. How are you? Zuko was in the window meowing at me today, dear, while I was working. He's like, Mama, come inside, and it's raining out there.
I still got that scratch from Ruthie.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't think they were out on the catio at all, were they?
Not too much. They were out there. Hey, Mary Jane. Hey, beep beep.
Can you turn on the chat for me? Or where's it doing? Oh, I have it over here.
Like you lose your mojo a lot tonight.
I know. Because when I came in, but I only came in once or twice, he was on the tower, and Twix was on Chris.
Okay, Cam 2 is offline for now. It's whenever I tried to set it up, studio crashed. So I was like, I had too much stuff to do, so I just let it go. There's only like typically 3 to 7 people watching it at any given time. So, yeah.
Good boy, huh?
You want cuddles? He's got his paws crossed. He looks so cute up there.
He says I had cuddles all day with brother Chris.
Yeah, Chris was watching a movie in the living room and Twix was sprawled out all across his lap. He was a long kitty cat. Hey Tracy, hi Lizzie. Yeah, we were playing, if you notice my hair was kind of slick. We were playing with the hair stuff for the wedding, for the 50s greaser look and all that. But put a little bit too much in it. It's the first time I used the stuff.
It's fine. I don't think you did. I mean, I would say use less, but I think it's fine either way. If you use the same amount.
I'll use less next time.
So I gave him VO5, and he looked at it. He's like, VO5.
No, just drop that one. Just drop that one.
Fine.
Just stop right there.
I'm not allowed to tell the story then.
No, you're not.
Sorry. I didn't know that was an off-limits story.
It is now. I veto.
I'm happy to hear that there's a vetoes allowed. I will respect the veto.
You gonna come down? Huh? Or you just gonna be up there and purr?
It wasn't a bad story. It was just a funny story for me.
Is it my turn?
He's gonna bite you. You do know that, right? Oh, he's a good boy. Don't bite Daddy.
He's not gonna bite me.
Okay, I come get you. He's like, it's kind of warm up here, people. I don't think I want to come off. I want in the heater bed. And my butt's all really warm. We don't have much longer to do this, guys. I want you to know that when we say goodbye, we're not giving up on you.
How did the fairy garden cope with the could you guys see the downpour?
Man, it was really bad. It was like like Florida rain bad.
The gutters couldn't keep up with the amount of water that was coming down.
So I ran out and put a tarp over the fairy garden, but it still got pretty wet. But from what I could see, it was fine. When I peeked under it later tonight, it was things had gotten knocked over, but it was not like a complete washout. Yeah, it was insane. I had, very rarely do we see rain like that here. Well, I guess we see it more rarely, but.
Well, ever since basically the last 5-10 years, when with global warming, the weather pattern, we usually get like rain, just a light sprinkle for months on end in the spring, and that's changed. We almost never got a hard downpour. Maybe once or twice a year, and now it's like multiple times a year, much more frequent.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, but it was fun. John and I went outside and both got drenched.
I was watching how much water was coming out of the pipe that I got running the rainwater away from the foundation, and it was constant deluge.
And I dug a big trench today.
And it got filled with water.
It got filled with water.
Rainwater.
It wasn't a little trench, it was a big trench.
Although since you already got that trench built and we're not going to do anything with it yet, I'm going back to contemplating running the drain along there.
Yeah, you just gonna have to dig it down more. There's a lot of roots down there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's not at the right depth right now.
Yeah. It actually held up really well because when I went back outside to take the trash out, nothing slid. It was good. Oh, I'm glad that you could see it because it was intense. You could probably hear it. It was a weird day. I worked outside for about 4 hours and I had a couple of showers, but nothing like that. Yeah, went out at 3, got back in at 7.
It's like I have the roof right above us has a gutter running down to the side roof, and then it catches another gutter to come down, and it was coming down so hard it was literally hitting the gutter and then splashing out and over.
So right now for the 27th, it's saying 70 degrees with 20% rain.
You can deal with that.
Fingers crossed.
Intervals of clouds and sunshine, high around 70. Saturday night, a few clouds, low around 55. That's comfortable, actually.
Mm-hmm. 2 weeks out.
Yeah, anything over 10 days is just like a crap shot.
I know it.
It's like have a dartboard with different forecasts and you throw the dart and it'd be about as accurate. But it's promising.
Yeah.
Actually, the computer models are getting so sophisticated that they can. It's like that one perfect storm scenario they forecasted for this area. They had a low coming right towards Seattle, and they said it was supposed to dump a lot of rain. It didn't, but they actually tracked the low over half the ocean, and the only reason they were wrong was because they didn't have a model that predicted having 2 lows right next to each other competing for energy, which lessened everything. As computers get faster, more powerful, and the forecasts become more accurate. But then again, forecast over a given area is over a large area. So you can still get rain when you're forecasted for sun. It's like 20% chance of rain. there's a 20% chance that 20% of that area will get rain or something like that. A 20% chance that somewhere in that area will get rain. Yeah, whatever. It's not coming out right.
We did decide the bathroom downstairs is back up and running, with just minus the floor
Yep.
and a few things. But we gave up on trying to get that done before the wedding. It's not urgent. But it's very comfortable right now.
And I'm working on setting up, getting the computers ready for broadcasting, and also working on the intro video for everyone. It's like a little slideshow that plays before the actual wedding. It shows pictures of us and having a lot of fun with Adobe Premiere, doing transitions between the pictures and text and background music and that shimmering stuff at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a video that plays along the whole thing, and you can change that out for anything. Click, click, ding.
Glad you're having fun with it. What's going on with Sharky? Do you have him inside out? Oh! What was that about? I don't know who Clifford Mass blog is.
Right here doing camera adjustment. That just puts me front and center. I'm okay with that. Sorry, babe, you're no longer front and center.
That's okay. I'm front and center in your life.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, and the neighbor next door. Oh, when we finally got up this morning, it took us a while. The neighbor, we looked out the window, and the neighbor next door had cleared up his area on the side lot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really good. He was like weed whacking, and they were pulling, and their compost was full.
Now, the Premiere doesn't have a slideshow app. I downloaded some free templates that have different transitions between one video and another, instead of just like fading in and fading out. Yeah, a button.
None the kitty toes are pointing. Thanks, BB, for your support. Yeah, we're pushing it, but we're trying to be reasonable on some things. The rocks, I might have kept me up last night. But we'll be able to work that out, I think.
Yeah, I think we got a plan where we just said, screw it, and we'll just fill it with rocks. And if we do any fancy landscaping, we'll do it after the wedding when we're not like pressed for time and stuff.
Yeah. We were going to do like slate, what were they called? Pavers, and I don't know, they just don't look right to me anyway. And so we'll have plenty of drain rock to do what we want to do.
Hardscaping is what they call it. It's a term I learned this past week.
But I am going to go to the rock nursery tomorrow and get some more rocks, because they have really pretty ones that I like.
She likes this rock nursery.
Oh, I love it. It's been our Friday night date night for like the last 3 or 4 weeks. Look how long he is. Look at the face. So the COVID-19 numbers are pretty scary across the country, including here in Washington. And it's what's even scarier is that we're opening up. We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep. If you care for them, they will grow into beautiful boulders. That's right. I love rocks. It's fun. Chris moved some boulders away from the tree that we haven't taken down. and that looks really nice. And I dug so much dirt that I was able to even out a lot of it on the other side, so it's all like leveled and not like a hump. Yeah. You hungry?
Nope. Tummy's just gurgly.
Chris and John made a very nice meal with the Instapot. Chicken, garlic chicken. Well, they're saying all these numbers that are just coming out is from Memorial Day weekend. So just think in 2 weeks what, right around the wedding, what the numbers are going to be for the protesters.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, a judge has ordered Seattle police to no longer use rubber bullets, tear gas, or anything like after a video was shown that when I'm not going to say protesters are looters and looters protesters are two separate groups. There was looters going, that was when some looting started, the police decided to just attack all the protesters with tear gas instead of just going after the protesters. I mean the looters, and the judge, that was one of the things that the judge levied against.
I'm really shocked by what happened in Atlanta last night. Did you see any of that news? I only saw the headlines, and you guys probably could. Sounds much better. Taste. Oh, yummy. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up.
If you see any pictures online about Seattle burning or anything like that, or a guy holding a gun in front of his looted store, those pictures came from Fox News, and they're totally bogus. It's like the fire one is composite of 2 images that's not even of that area, and yeah, and they eventually took them down and replaced them with other false video pictures. So Seattle's not burning. It's actually very peaceful in that block. The Chaz, I think it's called.
Yeah, I mean, I had family members being like, "What's going on?" and texting me, "Are you safe?" And I'm like, "I haven't heard anything. I don't know." But what happened in Atlanta is kind of scary, and I didn't read the whole thing, but there was a African American man that was killed last night by a police officer in Atlanta, and the police chief resigned today all over it. I don't know if she was asked to resign or what, but I just can't believe after all of this, 3 weeks in, that there was another shooting. I'm glad Fox News was caught. Look at this handsome guy. You guys can't see him.
A man was killed in protests in Atlanta turned fury.
He got up.
Now, a lot of the protesters didn't turn violent until the police turned violent on them. From the videos I saw.
No, there was someone lynched in Southern California? What? Is that, am I reading that right? Shot in the back when running away. Yeah, I just cannot get over, shocking. Did that happen? In Atlanta. And then lynching? What? Well, I'm speechless over that one.
Yeah, it seems like if they're hoping to just wait out the protest, they're doing a very poor job of de-escalating things. Because all it takes is one cop to unjustly kill someone, and it just fires up the whole nation all over again.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But fortunately, there's been a lot of changes made in a lot of areas.
Where do you think you're going with that? Are you trying to steal that? Did you have cuddle time today? Did you have cuddle time? Well, you're going to have your own cuddle people soon. And you're going to be the only guy sharing with your brother. And I'm going to miss you. I's going to miss you.
Yep.
Officer was fired and police chief steps down. And
Did it say why
aftermath
she
of
was? Was she
Rachel
asked?
Brooks' death.
Oh, I bought some more things for the fairy garden tonight. Now that it's back up and running. John says he's gonna have to stage an intervention.
Brooks was shot in the Wendy's parking lot after he scuffled with officers and ran away with one of their stun guns.
I guess doesn't matter, but it's just. So stinking cute. You did a penny. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Mary Jane. Thank you for sharing that awful news
What's that?
about the lynching, possible lynching. Oh, that hurt. Right? So Lizzie says how can you have too many fairies in a garden? I didn't buy any fairies. I actually bought accessories. Now that I have a beach, I want stuff for the beach. You know, just crazy stuff. I was looking for little, like, tiny plants. I got a clothesline. That's right. Beep Beep says the cat statue may have something to say about that. The cat's gonna be busy catching all those fairies. The cat's the only thing that's not under the tarp right now. I put it on one of our rocks that we got, and so it's not getting splashed or dirty, thank goodness. Before, when I had it on all the dirt, everything was just covered in dirt. Yeah, well, what's gonna happen with the fairy? They're gonna be in the Christmas. I'm gonna get Christmas fairies, you know. At least it won't be. The problem with the water is that it splashes up and it gets all of the dirt on it, and then you can't see them. Oh, cute koalas. It'd be cute. Oh, you know what they do sell? I found someone on Etsy that I've gotten a lot of fairy stuff from. They actually have Starbucks drinks, literally Starbucks drinks, and they do, like, she hand paints the Starbucks on these little tiny cups, and like it has Christmas ones, and it has like.
Really?
Yeah, you don't believe me?
No, I'm not saying I don't believe that it's not happening. But did you order it?
No, I didn't order any Starbucks.
Okay. Good.
Why? Now I might have to. Okay, do you want to see what I ordered? I did get another cat one, and it's a cat one with a mouse drinking out of, the same, like, milk. I got an Adirondack chair, a regular little kitty, and then I got one with, this is so cute, a clothesline, dear. I got one that's John, you made a face?
Hmm?
She said you made a face.
I laughed.
No, a minute ago. I got one that has a fairy clothesline garden. That's gonna be perfect between my two little houses. They have little miniature, like, wine and cheese platters, a coffee platter. Look at. Oops. Did you see? Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
Well, I don't know. And then they have, look, miniature donuts.
Okay, that's okay. You can get those.
Look at that. On little plates, miniature donuts. Look, with like.
Miniature table.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get that. Look at that. That is hilarious. Super into it. How many Barbies did you have? I didn't have many Barbies. I had like one, but I had one Cabbage Patch Kid that I was super, well, at the time they were very, very expensive, right? I was in 3rd grade. So I could only have one, and I got it from a friend, and her name was Debbie, and she had red hair. Oh, Etsy's like such a gold mine for Etsy has everything you can ever imagine, right? I mean, they have like tequila. My fairy garden doesn't drink, but they have tequila ones. They have wines.
My fairy garden doesn't drink.
Nope, they have like little things of beer. What do you call that?
Steins?
Yeah, no. Well, they have like
So they have like a cooler.
yeah, coolers, and they have little, yeah, they do have like those steins. They have birthday cakes. Oh, look at that.
Cheeseburger in this beer stein.
More, lots and lots of. Oh, that's cute. Look, they have a rainbow cake for Pride Week. Wedding cake. This is ridiculous.
You already got a bride and groom. You might as well get a wedding cake.
No, I'm not gonna get a wedding cake. That's not. We don't have any food in our garden either. What's this? They have cookies.
Lizzie had to ban herself from Etsy.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It's like, well, and also got that shipping price to deal with.
Yeah. Oh no, they have Etsy in different countries,
Oh.
like because they have chocolate covered strawberries. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's right. It's ridiculous.
A fairy, no. Well, you said a fairy riding a snail. That's one thing. You'll never see a fairy riding a slug in her garden. It's like, look at this.
Can you see the baby? Why does he like that under there so much?
He's always has. He was
We had-
playing with the remote and it poked my belly.
Ooh. We had some snail issues tonight. No, slug issues.
Shellless snails.
I did get this. I did get a turtle with a snail on its back. We had 2 slugs tonight that decided to join us downstairs in broad day. Well, with the lights on and everything.
Well, there was the first snail. She had the lights off because she was watching a movie, and based on I came down to visit her and turned the light on at her request. And based on his motions, I saw the light. He was making a beeline for the food bowl, cat food bowl, and as soon as the light came on, he was like, "Burp,"
Yeah.
about face.
And his little slugness snail
Trail.
slime did a U-turn too. And then so John took him out, and then the next thing we know, another one showed up. Like within like 10 minutes.
So it's yeah. I know where they're coming from. I put some salt down there.
What
to
happened?
deter.
Were you okay? That was weird.
I think he might have hit his nose on the bench. It wouldn't be on camera. I didn't see it.
Come here. You okay?
He's purring. He might have bumped his nose on a jump.
Actually, the nest cam's right there.
Something's bothering him. You okay? Did you lose your breath? So do you guys know about petunias? Because our petunias, have you had rain bother them? The flowers? And do you get like holes in the flowers? Ooh.
Oh, yeah. He did a
He hit his
job.
hard himself pretty hard.
He hit the edge of the bench with his nose and his face. But he seems to be fine. He shook it off. He licked his butt, then he rolled over, and then
Oh, okay. So
he
Marie,
jumped behind him.
holes are the snails eating them, dear. And the rain turns them to mush. Yeah, they all became super mushy today and this morning when I was trying to like clear them out. Oh, so what do you think we should cover it when it rains like this?
Get some repellent to keep the snails and
Yeah, but
slugs
she
out.
said that the rain's turning them to mush.
It might be because they've been holy.
Yeah, and the slugs love them, dear.
Okay, well, so I'll stop him from going in there. So.
We need to get a can of. We could put beer in a. He doesn't want to kill the slugs. That's the problem.
If we can deter him from going in.
Sluggo. Mary Jane says sluggo. Don't you think it's okay to kill them? So she says to potted ones that are blooming, and so the plants are like thriving like there. It's pretty fascinating and how well they're doing. But the rain and then having those all of a sudden the holes come into it. Today they don't look very good. Are you okay, buddy? Are you swollen? His nose is still bothering him. Let me see your nose. Don't mind me touching it. Oh, well, I guess we'll know for next year. Do you see what they're saying?
Mm-hmm.
If we can just get some beer and put it in cat, we have tons of cat cans, then they won't go near it. Okay, I think he's okay. I don't know what the ones that Mary Jane are saying.
Yeah, copper slug tape will keep them from crossing it. And that might even get a nice little look.
Okay, I think the ones that Mary Jane said, I think we have some of those in another pot.
Circle them with wood ashes, which is also a good source of potassium for plants.
Where can we get those? We can get tomorrow? Because I think we're kind of urgent. And then what do you do about rain? Do you like, when we're getting downpours like today, do we cover them?
Coffee grounds keep them away.
Oh yes, beep beep a while ago. They said the copper doesn't work, dear.
Okay. They don't like caffeinated soil.
Ever seen little slug traps with lids? No.
We got plenty of coffee.
But with ground.
Coffee grounds.
So you open up the.
Let me see. I don't know if used coffee grounds or new coffee grounds. Damascus earth.
Beer trap. So Jennifer put out a ton of beer traps for her garden, and she said she was so happy because they were completely full, but they stunk.
Well, luring birds to our yard, they also feed on slugs.
Yeah, she also said chickens. If we get chickens, she said we can catch them and bring them over to the chickens. What do you do? Like what do you do with when the traps fill up? Like where do you dump them? Borrow a duck. Yeah, the snails. So I watched a movie about how the snails like the ducks and the slugs. Oh, okay. Throw them in the compost pile. We don't have a compost pile yet. We should. In due time. You're so stinking cute. Yard waste. Oh, put it in a yard waste bin. Flush the slugs down the toilet. Ooh, gives me the chilly willies. Do you guys do any worm composting? I have a client that does that. So iron phosphate based sluggo. Let's do that, dear. I like that. And coffee. How about that?
Like you can create the perfect slug trap by laying boards or pieces of cardboard on the bare soil around your plantings. Each morning, turn the boards over and scrape the hiding slugs into plastic containers. Cover and place it in the freezer for 3 hours. When frozen stiff, dump them on your compost pile.
Do they wake back up?
I don't know.
That's disgusting. We're not putting slugs
No,
in
we're
the
not.
freezer. Let's just get the sluggo like Mary Jane says.
Okay.
Oh! Yeah, we do put stool samples, but I never really feel. I do not like slugs. I'm fine with poop. I deal with poop all day long, and we love to talk about poop. It's our favorite subject.
She's like made for fostering.
I lay boards between my plants in the garden and to keep the local trucks out. Sluggo under to kill the slugs. Oh, can Sluggo kill birds?
There's
It's poisonous?
there's animal safe, pet safe sluggo I saw
Okay.
on Amazon.
Oh, can we order that? Why do they have slugs? Why were slugs? What is their use in? Oh, okay. So Mary Jane's puts it under a board, the sluggo under a board so that birds can't get it. Oh yeah, ants. What are the, yeah. I think someone wants a free feed.
And there's two someones. Watch how fast he moves.
Look how long his body is. Like when he ran.
The copper, the reason why it sometimes doesn't work is their bodies creates a small charge, so they get a shock, which can deter them. Other ones be like, whatever.
Why do their bodies cause a shock?
The Beer Slug board game. Just video.
I think I'm almost ready for bed.
Yeah, let me see this Amazon one. Pet safe slug killer. It's not in stock yet. It'll be in stock until the 20th. This particular one.
Wait, when does it ship though? Back in stock. Order it now. So delivery on the 22nd, a week from. My butt hurts. Everything hurts. Hi. How are you tonight? You're very handsome.
Use like slug and snail traps. And give them to the neighbor for the chickens.
The risk, and there are alternatives like beer traps. So Ghosty feels like we should use beer traps.
Yeah, this one relies on good old beer, it says. I guess I can get some cheap beer.
Yeah, I think tomorrow, maybe when I go to the... I'll add it to my list. Because I really don't want those flowers getting ruined.
Like
Okay, I can get the beer, but I don't want to be the one moving the traps.
I understand. Or we can get a 5-pack, and that's like June 26th.
What is that? 5-pack?
It's just 5 of them.
5 of what?
Do like a little pentagram around.
Why can't we
terrace.
just use... We would just use, cat cans. Cat wet food cans.
Yeah. This is something that keeps the other critters out.
Mm.
Just lets the slugs and the snails climb in.
Do beer traps or slug pellets get earthworms? You don't want to hurt the earthies. Yeah, our neighbor has chickens. And the chickens have been helping deter the...
But would
What are you doing?
would a drunk squirrel affect the chicken? I
Oh.
mean, a drunk snail. Just toss them in the bio bin, I guess. Only 12 left in stock. $15. This is a huge friggin' thing.
That's after dark. Ew, ew, it has a picture. I don't want to see it. What are you doing over there? It's kind of weird.
When did we go to Leavenworth last?
Last March.
Okay, that means that cider has been in the fridge for a year.
Oh, yeah. Over a year.
Probably have to check the date, and sometimes if it's expired, hey, we got a beer.
I don't think... Mary Jane, that cider, I don't think would
It's
get...
alcohol.
But I think they like the beer because of the salt.
Mm.
I have no idea. I'm guessing. But I was going to ask you what you want to do with it, if we want to get rid of it, because we're going to need
We'll get rid of what?
the cider, because we're going to need the space for the...
Yeah, we probably can.
It's the fermented booze. No, cider will keep. Cider should work too. Wait, so Ghosties, you think the cider's still pretty good from a year and a half ago? It's in a can. It was very good.
Yeah, I should drink that stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it if it's still good. Like it's really good cider. We just don't drink, so.
Yeah. We're mostly social drinkers and, well.
Yeah. We haven't been very social.
It's kind of hard to be social now, too.
Well, it's easy to go out to dinner. I just don't think we want to go out to dinner. I mean...
Online drinking party.
Yeah, a lot of people, I've actually known people that have done happy hours.
Yeah.
Laurel, that was here last week, her 4 friends did a cooking class together online. Like they all, like not a cooking class, but they all cooked together and they all had the same recipe and cooked. And then so lots of people, she was doing something else this week.
Like about five or so years ago, I think it was my birthday, we did a after dark drinking chat on Sarah's cam. And I was told that every time Sarah says a certain word that she doesn't know about, which was poop, I had to do a shot. Yeah, I got pretty blitzed. And people were telling me, I got a message the next morning, it's like, dude, I just saw the screenshots.
That's funny. How did it go today? Could some give a recap on how it went? And then I'm gonna go to bed because how it went with Sarah and the kid and the girls.
Oh, I watched the clip that the kitties were delivered. Sarah's a wreck, and she did like a 20-minute broadcast this evening. And the girls are getting adjusted, but she said that it's a perfect home for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy is like really excited to have them, and he's got everything's all set up.
And the girls were just kind of hiding. Probably, yeah.
Yeah. She mentioned that she wouldn't have left them if she didn't think it was a good home, because she said that she arrived with kitties and then saw the home and turned around and left.
Another time.
Yeah, no, just left with the kitties and said that, okay, these are changes you need to make if you want to adopt these kittens.
This
was in the past.
Oh, in the past. Okay, that's what I was trying to understand.
Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't today, no.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. I mean, sad but exciting for the kitties, and now they can have a big home to run around in and be the star of the show. I'm happy to hear that. No, whatever it was, he was going after the heater pad. He didn't need it.
I don't think it was plugged in.
It's not plugged in, but I don't want to bite it like Penny does. Penny chews up her heater pad. Apparently it doesn't heat up, so she tells it off. He's a mama's boy. He's gonna bite you? Did he go to bite you?
No, he just sniffed.
Okay. How long he is.
He's some seriously long cats. I hope they don't get fat, because, oh man, that'll be a huge cat. 9 months old, already over 10 pounds.
No, they're 10 months old now. When we got them at the end of March, they were 7.5 months old.
Okay.
And they've been here almost 3 months.
Yeah.
So they're almost 10.5. So they're 10.
Look at Twix.
Mm-hmm. So cute.
Well, you're pretty cute too there, Zuko. He's got racing stripes on his legs here. White stripes going up.
Yeah, this is the 12th week, so they've been here for 3 months. This will be this week, because they came on April 24th, so, no, that March 24th.
Well, if you missed it, I was having trouble getting Cam 2 to work, so it's off. I went ahead and stopped the broadcast for it, because I don't have time to fight it.
Be interesting to see how fast they'll get adopted being a bonded pair. If that's going to hold them up or not.
awesome these guys are? Probably not. Too long. Hey, stop that.
No pets for you, buddy.
He's apologizing.
Until he does it again. 3 months already, yeah. I think we're going on this week will be 3 months.
We'll see something.
Yeah, I hope the bonded pair is gonna. The other thing is we're saying no other cats in the home. So I'm really hoping that. So that might affect it, but. And then no young children also. We're saying no young children. And we're unsure about dogs. I kind of want to say no, but we just don't know.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to say.
That'd be a risk with the dog, because, yeah. They don't growl at dogs that walk by, but.
No, yeah. But I think being fair, we should say unknown, right?
Yeah, it's definitely unknown.
Because we just don't know. But for sure, we know no other cats, and for sure, no young kids. No, like, 5 and under. It's just Zuko's a little too bitey. But I have a collection of like 10 or more videos that are shorter.
Hey.
Yeah, he has a thing with you.
He just sat right next to me and went,
I just said he's a little bitey, and then he just proves it. Buddy, what are you doing with Daddy? Huh? Look. No, you can't bite. No bites. There's something that you and him have going on that he hasn't let us know about.
yeah.
I hope his nose is not swollen. Does it look swollen to you?
Every cat has a protocol. No, it looks fine.
Yeah, I think ghosties, that's a really good point. When I was talking to Laurel about it, she said the same thing. As long as if they have experience, then younger kids would be fine. I just want to set him up for success, and I feel like he could easily, just like he did with John right there, could get himself into trouble.
We suspect that their energy level and his nibbleness is what caused him to be returned.
Yeah, I mean, the person said allergies, but we have no idea. They're a handful.
A very cute, adorable handful, but nonetheless a handful. Yeah, I've seen young kids be very respectful for cats, especially if they're itchy, scratchy like this one. Meow. You want to come on my lap?
He says, I want to get free food.
You got free food. He's longer than my lap. You're going to be... I don't think he's grown into his paws yet.
No, he's not grown into his tail for sure. Twix has a really funny way of sitting with his front legs. He sits like this, almost. It's very dainty and very charming. Zuko. Guess they're gonna have their names changed probably too.
He's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Zuko is.
I think I'm gonna fall asleep too. He's like, well, that deserves some food. I earned it.
All right, guys.
Oh my god, he's going after his brother's tail again. It's like a plaything comes attached. Oh, get up. Oh, feeling very old. Well, thanks for all your guidance on the plants and the slugs tonight. Hope everyone has a great evening.
All
Or I
right,
don't
guys.
know, whatever.
Enjoy the kitties.
Love you guys.
Have a nice day.